For our next example, we will divide a whole number by a 3-digit number. For example, divide 3,892 by 125. In this example, the dividend is 3,892. The divisor is 125. So, 3 over 1 equals 3. 3 multiplied by 125 equals 375. Then you subtract 375 from 389, which equals 14. Bring down 2. That equals 142. So we say 142 divided by 125 equals 1 remainder 7. Therefore, 3,892 divided by 125 equals 31 remainder 7. So to check to see whether your answer is correct or not, you multiply 31 by 125 and then you add 10. So you say 31 multiplied by 125 plus 10 equals 3,892, which is equal to the dividend number. Now let's carefully move on to the division of decimals. So to divide decimals, you need to first ignore the decimal point by converting the divisor and the dividend into whole numbers. Divide the numbers as usual and then place the decimal point in the correct position. Now that sounds simple, doesn't it? For instance, let's take this example. Divide 214.24 by 16. Step 1. As we mentioned earlier, convert the dividend to a whole number. So 214.24 will give you 21,424 when you multiply by 100. Since the divisor is a whole number already, there is no need for conversion. Step 3. Divide as usual. Therefore, 21,424 by 16 equals 1,339. Step 4. Place the decimal point in the correct position. The correct position of the decimal point is 13.39. Now let's take a look at this example. Divide 6.8 by 0.24. First, you convert the dividend and divisor to whole numbers. For example, divisor is 0.24. Multiply by 100, it gives you 25. Whereas 6.8 multiplied by 100 equals 680. So you divide in the usual way. How many 25s can we have in 68? It equals 2 remainder 18. Multiply 2 by 25, that gives you 50. Then you subtract 50 from 68, that is 18. Bring down the 0 from 680, it equals 180. So how many 25s can we have in 180? That equals 7, remainder 5. Multiply 7 by 25, that is 175. Then we take that 175 and we subtract it from 180. That gives us 5. So we bring up an imaginary 0 and we add it to the 680. But after a decimal point has been added, like this, 680.0. So now we have 50. How many 25s can we get into 50? It equals 2. Multiply 25 by 2 gives you 50. Subtract 50 from 50 and you have 0. So the final answer is 27.2. When you divide 6.8 by 0.25, the answer is 27.2. So you see, the same principle can actually be applied to solve any decimal. And that brings us to the end of today's lesson. In today's lesson, we have learned division of whole numbers and decimals by 2 and 3 digits. We also learned that to divide 1-digit numbers, short method is applicable, but for 2 or 3 digits, long division method is applicable. To divide decimals, you need to convert decimals to whole numbers by multiplying both dividend and divisor by 10 or 100, as the case may be. So now it's time for us to test what we have learned so far. It's assessment time.